Okay, before I get started, this video is brought to you by the Patriot Power Cell. Guys, you're going to want one of these things. It's basically an unlimited source of power. If you don't have a wall outlet nearby where you can charge it up, you can charge it up with the sun. You can charge up 2 devices at once. It's got this cool flashlight on it. You're definitely going to want one of these. If you purchase one, you're helping the channel and you're getting a really, really cool item. I use it every day. My link for your discount is in the description below. Now let's get into this. Bloomberg has been in Oklahoma for, I don't know, a week or two. And ever since he's been here, bad things have been happening. Somebody gave me a tip from Jared from Guns and Gadgets. He went over a couple of these bills. I'm going to try to go over these really, really quick for you. This first bill after Bloomberg's visit is HB 3357. And what this is basically a removal of constitutional carry. If you know anything about my state of Oklahoma, on November 1st, 2019, we went to a constitutional carry state. In other words, they're going to decide to abide by the Second Amendment of shall not be infringed. In other words, you don't need to get down on your knees and beg Big Daddy Oklahoma government, can I please have permission to have a firearm? It's permitless carry. It's constitutional carry. But this bill right here, this HB 3357, this long, look at this, guys. Look at the size of this frickin' bill. You know what I love? I'm going to keep scrolling here, but you know what I love about the Second Amendment? There's 4 actionable words. Shall not be infringed. That's all you need. The right to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. And they come up with all these crazy, convoluted, complex bills with, they're so verbose, who wants to go through them? So HB 3357, bottom line is shall be infringed. It wants to eliminate Oklahoma's constitutional carry. The next thing is, I don't have the bill pulled up here, but it's HB 2939, and it removes firearms from government buildings, courthouses, government parking lots, schools. It basically reinstitutes the gun-free zone all over the place. And we know how well gun-free zones have worked. Oh, let's see. Only 98% of all mass shootings have taken place in gun-free zones since the 1950s. So what does Bloomberg want to do? He wants to institute criminal empowerment, victim creation, fish in a barrel, gun-free zones. Makes a whole lot of sense. Does Michael Bloomberg care for you? No. Michael Bloomberg cares about taking away your rights. Michael Bloomberg cares about acquiring power, your power. He wants to transfer your power from you to himself. That's what politicians do. When they create these laws, the more laws they create, the more enslaved you and I become. And I'm going to tell you what the remedy to this is in a second. When I get done with all these stupid bills, we're going to go to House Bill 2940. This is House Bill 2940 right here. Basically, it bans certain types of bullets, the transportation, the importation, the transfer. I'm going to show you this part right here. Restrict bullet means a round or elongated missile with a core of less than 60% lead and having a fluorocarbon coating, which is designed to travel at a high capacity and is capable of penetrating body armor. They don't want you to have a bullet, bottom line, that's going to pierce body armor. Why? Because the men who come and take you away to the gas chambers are going to be wearing body armor, and they want those men, the agents of the state, to be safe as possible. So they just want to give you lead. They don't want to give you anything else. This is an interference of the free market. This is a putting a hold on life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness, and property. That's exactly what this is. This is shall be infringed. We don't want you to have these certain kinds of bullets. It also restricts who can wear body armor, who can possess body armor. You can't have it, but the enforcers can. How is that consistent, Bloomberg, with individual rights? How is that consistent with securing life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness for Americans? It's very consistent with securing life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness, and property for the elites like you, Bloomberg. It's a bunch of BS. Also, it limits large capacity ammunition magazines. So you can't have anything more than 10 rounds. The next one is HB 2945. The bottom line is with HB 2945, they want to institute the assault weapons ban in Oklahoma. Let me go back to this HB 2940. At the very end of it, check out this language. Section 5, it being immediately necessary. What did William Pitt the Younger say about necessity? Necessity is the plea for every infringement of human freedoms. It's the argument of tyrants like Bloomberg, and it's the creed of slaves for those slaves who want to obey people like tyrant Bloomberg. It being immediately necessary for the preservation of the public peace, health, or safety, an emergency is hereby declared to exist by reason whereof this act shall take an effect and be in full force from and after its passage and approval. We gotta pass this. You don't understand. We have good intentions. Good intentions will always be pleaded for every assumption of authority, and necessity is the plea of every infringement of human freedoms. It is the argument of tyrants. It is the creed of slaves. So guys, I want to keep you up on this. Now, what is the answer to this? Do we organize a march? What do we do? No, you know what we do? We say, there's my answer. Make all the laws you want. We will not comply. We will not comply because, guys, listen, even when they make a favorable law, like they just did this past November 1st, 2019, and said, hey, constitutional carry, this is great. It's always this seesaw. They keep you on this teeter-totter. Oh, we've given you your rights. Now you don't have to beg us for permission. Oh, we're going to take your rights away. This is BS. The people need to get their heads out of their asses, stop watching Dancing with Stars, become united and say, we're not going to comply. It says shall not be infringed. You don't have the right to infringe on my right. I don't have the right to infringe on your right. So when anybody comes along, we're all going to band together and we're going to force you law enforcers not to enact these stupid tyrannical laws. That's my answer. We will not comply. We're not going to do what you say. We're not going to bend the knee. We're not going to kiss the ring. We're not going to lick your boots. It ain't going to happen. That's Oklahoma's posture. That should be Missouri's posture. That should be California's posture. If we're in the land of the free, home of the brave, let's start acting like free men. I'll see you guys in the next heavily censored shadow ban video. If you get something out of these, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification icon, give it a thumbs up, share it with everybody you know, and don't forget to subscribe to my private email list through my website, highimpactflix.com. I'll see you guys in the next heavily censored shadow ban video.